Yo, what it is, everybody? Thanks for tuning back into another episode here on the Speedbug channel. We have some interesting news today here on the channel, and that is I've decided to part ways with my BMW and just kind of moving on to bigger and better things. Now, it's been a long time coming. I really still do love this bike, and yes, it came in #1. I am not selling the GSX-R, so could you believe it that this bike actually technically kind of outlasted this individual? But I've had this bike for 4 years, had almost no issues with this joker. It has been almost 100% flawless. As I've mentioned, I had one recall on the quick shifter that I did not even know about. BMW is the one that actually contacted me, and that was like within the first month of ownership. They came, picked it up. It was the middle of winter when I still lived in Chicago. Picked up the motorcycle and then dropped it back off and let them do everything else. Now, the one thing that I said that I did have an issue with was the throttle input here, and it happened intermittently every now and then where you really crank on it, and then there was an issue with the resistor inside of the throttle, and it would cause the bike to go into limp mode for safety mode. Obviously, under warranty, they fixed everything, and that was done, and that was really it. So the recall stuff that I didn't know about, I don't know if I really count that one because it was not broken to begin with, but this one is really the only issue that I ever had with this bike. It does have electronic throttle, so maybe from me cranking on it, maybe the part just went bad, I don't know. But as I mentioned to you, that's really the only issue that I ever had with this motorcycle. Everything still works on it just as day one. It is a little bittersweet and kind of hard for me to let go, but it's just time to move on to the next better thing or the next best thing that I'm really wanting to do in my life. Now, you guys are kind of wondering what that next best thing or next thing is. Well, in time will tell, and when I do decide to announce it on this channel, I guess you guys will know. But I figured I would let you know this bike has been part of the fleet. It has been great, and it's just time to say goodbye and to move on. Some people will say, if you have something, enjoy it. If you have something, if it's not broke, don't fix it and stuff like that. But if it makes sense, sometimes you do have to move on to the next better thing. And even when I downsized and got rid of all the Ducatis, a lot of people say, oh, your channel died or things suck. You have no more life into the channel or anything like that. I don't miss them one bit. Well, do I miss them all? Will I miss this? Do I miss my first bike? Do I miss my Hayabusas? Of course I do. But I wouldn't be here today if I didn't try anything new, and I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't know what I know now. And if you just stick with one thing, the worst part of wondering is not knowing. And now I know. I definitely don't like X, I don't like Y, I like Z, and so on and so forth. So you'll have to stick around. I'm not really sure if and when I will announce the next thing, but this has to go. And I guess for all the haters out there that said that I'm in such a heap of financial trouble, well, I guess this is your lovely idea of me saying I'm in a heap of trouble. So we'll see what happens. Maybe nothing replaces it, but we'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon.